Ariana Grande has dropped a deluxe from her album last year, Eternal Sunshine. It is called Brighter Days Ahead. If you watched my reaction to Eternal Sunshine when that record came out, the first initial reaction, I was like really disappointed and I didn't really like it that much, but I did do like a little post reaction after where I did say the album grew on me a little bit more after the first listen. Overall, I think the record started really strong and has some great tracks in the beginning, but I did think towards the second half it was kind of that. But, you know, certainly a solid album from Ariana last year, and it was a successful record from her. And now we got this deluxe here. She's had a big year. Oscar nominated, hell yeah. Didn't win it, didn't take it home, but she did get that Oscar nomination. Maybe she'll get it next year, who knows. She's been busy doing the Wicked promo. In the middle of all that, she's also managed to drop this about over a year later. So just hoping these tracks are as good as some of the best tracks on the record, hopefully, and better than the weaker tracks on the record. So I'm really asking for. So without further ado, let's get into it. Track 1 is actually the extended version of the intro on the original album, which I actually kind of like that because I did think the intro sounded quite pretty originally on this record. So the extended version could be nice. Let's hear that. Is the instrumental completely different? The strings? I don't remember the strings sounding like this. Those background vocals. I don't remember where it ended. I think it was like around here. Well, the original is a minute 32. So we're approaching it. Ooh, okay. Kind of confused why this just wasn't the original intro. Oh, what'd she say? Why'd she allow him on the flight? Yeah, I'm interested to know why that wasn't just the original intro. Because I liked the sound of it when the record originally came out, but I did kind of want more, and it did kind of feel like an intro. But yeah, I mean, I like that just as much. I like it more because the second half it just adds to the prettiness of it. It kind of feels like the cover, that track, of her just like levitating. It is super pretty. The strings, really nice. And her vocals are just so good. And the heartbroken lyrics. All right, let's get into the new tracks now. We got track 2 of this, but 15, Twilight Zone. Where she samples Twilight.
Was I just a nightmare? Different dimension.
This is sounding similar to We Can't Be Friends, production-wise. Is this not just We Can't Be Friends? It is giving We Can't Be Friends. It is. Especially with the production. Max Martin produced for sure. I don't mind. It's not terrible. It's just it's minimal. It's minimal. Some strings though. I do kind of wish the drums just hit a little bit harder there, you know? I wish they hit a little bit harder. Which was a little bit more oomph to those drums when they come in. Ooh. Isolating the vocals? Oh, isolating the vocals. Ooh, it's been a minute since I heard a pop track end with some isolated vocals. Yeah, a little lyrically, that follows a lot of the similar themes to the original record. And I could understand why that one was left off the record because it does feel very similar production-wise to We Can't Be Friends. I think a lot of the fans are gonna love that because they love that track, obviously. Me personally, not as crazy about it because of the production. And while the production here isn't terrible, I just kind of wish there was more oomph to it. Like those drums could have hit a lot harder. Vocals are still there, writing is still pretty solid. And I did like that isolated vocal part towards the ending outro part. It was fun. It was fun. It was cute. I understand why that might have been left off the record. It's similar to We Can't Be Friends, and We Can't Be Friends definitely has like a stronger chorus to that track too. It just makes more sense. So fans will probably dig it as a little bonus. Next track, Warm. Oh shit, drums. It's like a kind of a Y2K-ish instrumental. I like it though. That's a nice string section. That's pretty. I like the drums on this track a lot. I like this bridge too. And it's gonna build back up to that chorus, those drums. She's not going too hard on the vocals. Like her delivery here is like very soft, but I like it. It's not like Ariana definitely isn't going all out on the range there, which, you know, I would definitely like, but like the production on that one kind of bit. It was very Y2K, 2000s feel, drums knocked, the slight synths, the string section. It was pretty strong chorus too. Cute lyrically. I like that one. Definitely more soft and low key, but I think it's cute. All right, next one, Dandelion. Oh shit, some sax. Or is it trombone? That's a trombone. Maybe I'm not as good as my horns as I thought. We're gonna get jazzy. I want to get jazzy. Give me jazzy Ariana. I need that. Oh, what are we doing?
What I say what I mean.
We just went to a trap beat. Okay, kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of disappointing. Just did the jazz sample into a trap beat. But okay, let me hear that. It was kind of a smooth transition. We got baited though. Oh damn. Okay, she wants some kids. She wants some kids. I like the way the sample switched up. It's not bad. It's not bad. I totally understand why it was left off the album, though. Okay, trap banger from Ariana. Thank You Next era. We did get baited a little bit. I thought it was gonna be like a jazz track. I did, but the way it did transition into the trap beat was kind of nice. This is definitely gonna be a hit. I could see it. I could see it. But I do understand why that wasn't on the original record, because it doesn't sound like anything else that would have been on there. It sounded like it would have fit on Thank You Next. But yeah, not bad, not bad. I did like the instrumental though. Even though we did get baited, and I did think it was gonna be a jazz track, it was still a cool sample usage. And also when it went to just the bridge and kind of switched up during the bridge, the instrumental part, that was cool too. Past Life, next track. How do we feel about the strings here? Yo, I don't know if I like these strings. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like something like Linkin Park would sing over in the 2000s. I don't know. These vocals are maybe the most standout so far. With a bridge on almost every track. That's my favorite, I think, vocally. The vocals on there were great. I'm gonna have to hear that instrumental more. I'm gonna have to hear that instrumental more. I don't think she's ever sang over an instrumental like that. Like all those drums and those strings. It was kind of odd. I think I liked it. I think I liked it. Vocals were really good though. I think the best vocally so far. Okay, last track now. Hampstead.
But I find something sweet in your peculiar behavior, 'cause I think to be so
City in England where she filmed Wicked. Okay. Vocals are vocaling. Looks like the last track's gonna be a ballad. Even if it's just like a standard ballad, it's Ariana vocally, you know? So like, ooh, crescendos. Ariana can get away with making just like a ballad sound really great because her vocals are that good. Her vocals are that good. The vocals on there were stellar. Whoa, Flo, where did Flo come from? Don't do ballads if you can't sing, people. Okay? Stop ending your albums with ballads if you're not a great singer. The crescendos at the end were gorgeous. I mean, instrumental was just kind of a standard little piano ballad with some strings, but vocals were great. And I love the writing was good too, man. Yeah, I mean, overall, that's the deluxe. I get why a lot of these tracks were cut. To be honest, I don't think many of them really would have fit sonically on the original record. Like a track like Twilight Zone, for instance, just kind of sounded like We Can't Be Friends. But I think We Can't Be Friends was kind of the right choice to go with because that one did sound like more of a hit. And you get like more Thank You Next kind of vibey tracks like Dandelion. And then you get the ballad at the end there. I think fans will like this deluxe. I'm not sure if any of these tracks are as strong as like the best tracks on Eternal Sunshine, but I think a few of them are better than some of the weaker ones. So there's that. Definitely dug Warm though. Like that one, I think the most out of any track here. That was definitely my favorite. And that ballad with Hampstead at the end there was quite pretty. And Past Life had a cool vibe too. It definitely wouldn't have fit on the original record, so get why it wasn't on there, but it had a cool little instrumental that was kind of different than what she was doing on there, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, Ariana Grande fans are gonna like this a lot, so if you're an Ariana Grande fan, you'll love this.